Now, I want to talk for a second about the impacts that harsh, cruel, demeaning, and injurious treatment of a child can have. Can that have an impact on the child's view of morality?
Yes, it would be an important part of how they learn to be moral, responsible human beings. Really, is a big part of that is modeled by your parents. So the modeling he got was certainly had some serious moral problems, in that it's giving him various messages like violence is okay, and isolating people is okay, and withholding food is okay, and being choked is okay. Those sort of things. These are the most important role models in your life, or your parents.
Can that create a distorted view of what is morally appropriate behavior?
Very much so, yes. After months or years of this, it becomes normal to the child, despite how pathological or abnormal it is. They begin to see this as just normal, a normal part of life.
Now, can that distortion of appropriateness also extend to the child's view of themselves?
Yes, it can. And one of the ways it might do that is that the child internalizes being treated like this, and sees themselves as the bad, responsible one. They have the moral problems. It's their fault that this is happening, clearly, because it keeps happening to them. They think it must be in some way my fault.
Even in situations where there's kind of like pervasive, ongoing abuse or trauma inflicted by a parent caregiver, can a child who is subject to that still have affection for the abuser?
Yes, that's very common.
Why does that occur? Or how does that occur, especially in a situation like this?
Some of it is it's built into children that if you provide them care, and you take care of them and give them a place to live and feed them and get them to school, that sort of thing, the attachment system does kick in, and they connect to that person. They form a bond.
So a child can come away from an abusive situation and still have affection or allegiance to the abuser.
Yeah, that's very, very typical.